got to get here quickly so I can go. My whole family, no one takes me seriously. I miss you.
Liar. You're not going to go. You want to stay here with me? Come, let's do it again.
It's funny how I did my whole life for this moment. I can't quite believe this is happening.
I wanted to wait for you too. You can't go now, not when I found you.
Does your neck still hurt? You should stop sitting in front of a computer so long. 8 hours a day is really too much. Maybe you should quit your job. Why don't you put on some music?
I feel like I want to cry. Please don't have a go at me.
Oh, I want to have a go at you. Don't cry. I told you 100 times not to cry. You could be here any minute now. Everything will be alright. It won't get worse anyway. I told you he was about to get here. I've got to get up. I can't keep him waiting. He's going to take me home and then on to the airport.
No, stay a bit longer. Let me put on some music. What's the difference?
Just that you have a job and I don't.
That's stupid. You could have a job if you wanted to. You just leave your jobs because they don't appreciate you, or they take advantage of you, or they don't understand.
Oh, you sound like someone I know.
Anyway, it's your choice. You've decided to focus on your writing now. You're getting published in some magazines.
I woke up this morning, I couldn't even say good morning to him. I don't know, it just felt like it didn't matter. I never seemed to want to say anything much at home anyway.
Lila read your last article, by the way, and she really liked it. She asked me to tell you.
Thank you for me.
You can write without any distractions here. At least there's peace and quiet, and then there's the view. It's so pretty in the evenings, you can see half of Damascus, and the lights are all up.
You're right. It is prettier at night. Damascus hides all its flaws at night. The guy who rented us this place wasn't straight with us. He didn't tell us we're right next to a school. I realized when I got here this morning, and the children were chanting the party slogan. All night they were chanting away. The headmistress was just shouting at them. There's no way they could have understood a word of what they were saying.
I love you.
Suddenly all my memories of school came back to me. I remembered what it was like to be their age.
Do you really love me?
Felt like tried and kept on trying, but I couldn't. I got fed up of rummaging around in my memory. I think I must have been scared.
Why me? Why did you decide I had to be your first?
Maybe I should never have tried. I'm still tired. Anyway, I knew you'd be starving when you got here, so I made you something to eat.
I love you. We've had this place for nearly a week now, and I still don't get to see very much of you.
I'm sorry. I have to be home a lot. Mom's ill, and even if I'm not by her side all the time, I still have to be at home. Anyway, I haven't told anyone I'm renting a room yet. I have a feeling they'd be pretty angry.
Maybe you will never tell them. I know how it is.
I called up to ask how she was just now, and my dad picked her. I didn't tell him where I was. He told me to stop wasting my time, come home, do something useful, especially seeing his mom's ill. He told me how I left my music on in my room. He hung up straight away when he got a call on his mobile from my big brother in Dubai. My brothers, both of them, constantly calling from Dubai to find out how Mom's doing. She starts crying and saying things like, God bless you, and don't worry yourselves about me, and don't waste your money calling me, I'm alright. And then she looks towards me and I can just tell that she pities me.
Didn't you say you would show some pictures of your brothers to me? Are they better looking than you?
They're better looking, cleverer, and my dad never stops talking about them and feeling sorry for me for how young I am, and how my brothers have made their way in life, and how they got children. Today when he hung up, something struck me. Listen to this. Every single time he sees me or speaks to me about anything, he just has to point something out or give me a piece of advice or start preaching about something. Isn't that amazing? It's unbelievable. I swear, every single time.
My father hardly ever speaks with me. And all my mother ever does is have a go with me.
I'm thinking about writing them down, counting how many observations he makes per day or something.
You know, it was her every time who started me off on things. But when things go wrong, she's never there to take responsibility for it.
Does your family still ask about you?
No. I told them I don't see you.
And they believe you, just like that. People can be so stupid sometimes. Anyway, I didn't have anything against them. They just decided to hate me for no apparent reason.
We've been over this 100 times. You just didn't behave in the right way.
I think it's probably time I went home.
You would have had a good relationship with my father if you'd only paid attention to what I said.
I'd have had to play the role of the new son in their modern family. One family is quite enough for me, to be honest. I really have to get home and take care of Mom. She'll be getting upset that I'm not there.
Stay. I thought we were going to eat together.
I've got to go.
Why do I miss you so much, even when you're by my side?
Bye.
Being the way it is. We had it for a week nearly and we've done nothing about it.
It's fine like this.
We didn't rent it for it to be like this. Let's put up some of our things, you know, make it a bit nicer. Tell you what, I'm going to do it up the way I like it. With pictures and candles, and I'm going to put up new curtains to replace these tatty old ones. Burgundy curtains.
Burgundy?
Yes, I like burgundy. And it's going to go with the color of this room. I know what I'm talking about.
That's strange. I didn't realize this room had a color.
It's going to need a lot of work, this room. Anyway, I'm going to start with pictures and paintings. What do you think? Should I put up photos or do you think I should put up paintings?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll save you the trouble. I'll put up my photos. Even though I know you don't think I'm a very good photographer.
Do whatever you like.
You know, I'm going to put up that picture that I took of Damascus from Maya's roof in Muhajirin. Up there. The light's really nice. The sky is filled with clouds. And opposite on the wall, just above your head, I think I'll put up that picture of us in Malula. That was our first trip outside Damascus together. I love that picture. It reminds me of a time when nothing was impossible, when the world was in our hands.
Great.
That's just the start. Soon I'll have to take out time to sort out this whole room.
Brilliant.
What's wrong with you? Is something the matter?
Nothing. I'm just thinking about those burgundy curtains.
Sleepy?
Yes. Even though I've been sleeping a lot.
I'm sleeping less and less. Work's long and then I come here to be with you.
That's why you look so tired.
Or maybe it's just that you started noticing my flaws now. How long have we known each other?
4 years at least.
No, I mean known each other properly.
About 2 months now. I've liked you for ages. Ever since we were at university. never even noticed me. I was always used to seeing you move from one guy to the next.
Oh, I noticed you. But you never did anything. I admired you from afar, but I never had the courage to make the first move. Why didn't you take the first initiative? Would have saved us a lot of trouble and made things a lot easier for you.
Today, one of our neighbors stopped me. He wanted to get me into a conversation. I know what he wanted. He clearly wanted to ask me about you and about us and how we come here together so often. He was being unbearably friendly.
I think I know the one.
There was no way I could match his friendliness. First, I was overcome by a sudden desire to hit him. And a moment later, I felt like I wanted to throw up on him. When I saw his daughter come out of the room and grab a hold of his leg, I just turned around and walked away. I have a feeling him and the other neighbors are going to start making trouble for us soon.
But we've only been here for 10 days. And I come here just for a little while in the morning. It doesn't bother me anyway. We can do whatever they like. Come on then. Come a bit closer. I want to have you here.
10 days? It's been that long? It's gone by so quickly. Are you going to sleep here tonight?
Can't. What could I say to my family? But we could do something now though. I really want to.
And I want us to spend the night together.
Stop running away from me. Come here.
I hate them.
Okay then. I'll come to you.
Your family.
Don't you want me?
My family and the neighbors and everyone. I hate them all.
Me too. But I love you, just you. Sorry I took so long. The traffic in town was unbelievable. Took me an hour to get to you. And there we were thinking that this place is in an ideal location. Not too far away.
All of Damascus is far away.
From what?
You're losing weight.
People in office are also saying the same thing. I don't know, I'm not sleeping very well. And I've completely lost my appetite.
Maybe you're in love.
Anyway, the manager came by our department and said that he was really happy with last month's work and we wouldn't want to reward him for it.
Great.
It is. And he told me specifically that he was very happy with what I was doing. He said that if I carried on like this, I had a very bright future in the company.
Brilliant. And what does a bright future mean to a journalism graduate like you? Covering more weddings and cocktail parties and receptions?
I know you'd react like this. You go on and on about it.
You know what? When you told me the age of the owner of the company, I mean, that he's in his mid-30s, I spent a whole day thinking about it. He's supposed to be this completely self-made man. To be able to own a company of that size now, he must have started saving his pocket money since he was 10. Sometimes he must have skipped meals to avoid spending. I mean, clearly he was getting more and more pocket money as he got older, but only within reason. His father was a very important official, and he was a self-made man too. So he would only have given him enough pocket money to get by on. It was then that I realized how much of an idiot I was for having wasted my pocket money all these years.
You're like a broken record. We've been over this 100 times, and I've told you I've had nothing to do with his life. I don't care whether he studied hard or not, whether he worked hard or not. Maybe his father, well, yes, his father helped him. But then that's just the way this country runs. Don't you see? You know full well this was the best job I could get.
Of course it is, writing about parties and important cocktail evenings.
I'm going.
Where to? The party the company organized for tomorrow?
I'm tired. I'm going home. Who told you about the party anyway?
You did. You forget? I'm supposed to help you pick out a dress that's suitable for this terribly important party of yours.
Do you mind if I go?
I'd say that light green dress, that floaty, summery, sleeveless one. You like it and it looks really good on you too.
Don't shout. I can hear you perfectly well. There's no need to speak so loudly. Do you mind if I go?
Yes, I do mind actually. And I'm shouting because I'm having to compete with the other, can't you hear it? Yes, I do mind. I want you to let me finish what I'm saying. Or don't you like my taste in clothes?
I'm really tired of this.
I really was going to hit him today. I was that close. First time. It wasn't the first time I thought of doing it, but today I was actually going to do it.
You're going to meet me? Let me go. I've got to go.
It's because I've started counting his observations and comments. He's always been like this. You know, today he came into my room to wake me up. Sometimes I feel he hates to see me sleep. Mom says that now that he's retired, he just gets bored all the time. So I should just put up with him. Hasn't she been putting up with him for more than 30 years now? She's still not some kind of immunity.
Is there something you want from me before I go?
He woke me up to tell me for the 1000th time about this new job with my brother in Dubai. He knows I hate Dubai and the whole of the Gulf, but it's obviously because he just cares about me. Because he's worried about my future.
For a second.
I wonder how he would have felt if I'd hit him after we argued today. Mom would have cried. He was so harsh. Because I didn't feel anything inside me. Have I really got cruel?
Just look at me for a second.
I've got to go out with my friends. You should speak more.
Emma, just for a second.
See you tomorrow.
Emma!
It's stuck again. Just give it up.
New candle.
Smells really nice. I just hope you don't put it away once I leave the way you usually do. I thought we could sit by candlelight for some time.
Do you mind if we leave the light on?
If you like.
Tomorrow I'm going to give Omar a key to the room.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. He said he wanted to come here with Summer and I said it was okay with me.
We've only been here for a few days and Omar already wants to get his girlfriend over. The least you could have done is ask him. You know I'm not very keen on him.
I don't mind. I've never minded about what you think of people, even though I don't tend to agree with you.
You don't pay close attention to him. It's been so long since I last saw him sober. He's beginning to look really unpleasant.
It's true. I don't pay attention. The truth is, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I haven't been seeing much of him or anyone else much at all recently. Maybe he's happy like that. Maybe that's the only way he can be happy. You don't know anything about the situation he's in. At least he's uncomplicated. He's honest.
I don't care about his situation. All I care about is that he's getting his girlfriend over. I mean, we don't want any problems with our neighbors. Is that your third glass you're on? Don't you think you've had enough? Aren't you meant to be giving up?
Oh, you're right. I am coming back. This will be my last.
Your fourth. So obviously you're planning on getting drunk. And tomorrow we won't be able to meet because of that drunk.
Maybe a drunk, but at least he's not a lying, arrogant opportunist.
I know who you're talking about. But those people have jobs, they work hard, they're doing something serious for their lives.
Oh yes, very serious. Being hypocrites and looking good and wearing nice clothes to hide all the rottenness and dirt underneath them.
It's a serious excuse of her for not getting on with my friends. You really should stop drinking now.
Tomorrow I'm going to tell Omar to go clean himself up and borrow some proper clothes from someone. And learn how to be charming and lie with every word he speaks. So that job opportunities will just open out in front of him. Oh, opportunities to mingle with the hard-working types and join that serious group of respectable people who pass judgment on everyone else.
You're drunk.
Not yet. And they won't stop harping to each other about how challenging and important their work is. And they're disgusted by people who don't do any work and look horrible and spoil the view and ruin the lovely atmosphere.
That's enough for today. It's still early and you always finish the bottle. Aren't you planning on going home?
Don't worry about me. I'm not drunk. Anyway, I've got to finish the story of Omar, the one who's coming. Why don't you have a drink with me? It's been ages since you had a drink.
No, thank you. I think I'll just let you finish the evening on your own. You could tell Uma your story.
That's not a bad idea. Stay here with me. Maybe you'll change your mind this time.
Thank you, I don't want to.
It's strange how we can love people who are lying to us and cheating us, as long as they do it nicely. Yesterday I saw your old boyfriend. He was walking along like he was king of the world.
Why are you bringing this up now? You know I don't like talking about it.
No, don't worry about it. Trust me, one glass won't do you any harm.
No, I don't want to. You're obviously planning on getting drunk and I have no desire to be around where you are.
Then I saw a woman I hadn't seen in ages. She's getting on a bit now, but she's really pretty. All of us in the neighborhood used to wait for her to go by, even the women. That's how pretty she is. I barely recognized her when I saw her. She really had changed, so I asked what had happened, and people told me that a year ago she had a serious illness. The amazing thing was that she was still walking along the same way. Even though she looked so different, she still held her head up high. Her eyes were still pretty. I stared at her with the same admiration as I always did. And she looked at me out of the corner of her eye, just like she always did. And ignored me just like she always did. She walked just as proudly and confidently as ever. The grocer that I was standing next to sneered and said, "My heart weeps," and the neighbors that I was with just made fun of her misfortune. I wanted to catch up with her and ask her how she was and tell her that I still thought she was beautiful. I was scared like usual. She disappeared off into the distance with that quick walk of hers, leaving people behind talking about her just like usual. And she walked away without even turning around. And I had cowered.
You should stop drinking now. You've had enough.
Coward. I feel so weak and defeated.
But you're not.
Maybe that's what it looks like from the outside. You know what?
What?
Let's run away.
Where to?
I don't know, just away.
Okay.
First have a drink with me. Before you got here today, the guy who owns the room knocked on the door. I didn't open up, but the music was on so loud, he must have realized there was someone here who just didn't want to open the door. Do you think he wanted money?
Nah, he couldn't have done. We've only been here for 20 days and we said we'd give him money on the first of every month. But you could have at least opened the door and found out what he wanted.
I could have. It's really hot, isn't it? Even without my shirt on.
You have a really nice body. And I really like it. Please, let's not let the heat put us off.
I've just had a shower and I've got to finish my article. It's already late.
You still don't want me? Are you really not attracted to me?
You've got to let me know what you think of the article.
Don't you want me?
I'm scared.
Me? But I don't want you to worry about anything.
I'm scared of you, of myself, and of everything. Sometimes I'm scared for you too.
I can stop you being scared, but you clearly don't want me.
I can't tell you how much I want you. Let's just wait a bit. Trust me, it'll be better that way.
I'm going in for a shot. What do you think? Why don't we take a shot together?
I've just had a shower. Can you leave the door open?
No, I don't want.
Please, just a bit so I can continue talking to you.
Okay then.
you ever been with anyone in the shower? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Yes, I have.
With who?
It doesn't matter. More than one person. People I used to love, or I used to think I loved.
Is there anything that we can do together for the first time?
Everything. Everything feels new with new love.
I'm not talking about how it feels. I'm talking about something that's actually new.
I don't know, you know. When I think of my previous relationships, there are so many things I can't explain. Relationships that I don't know why I got involved in the first place. Maybe I have a problem. Some kind of an uncontrollable need to have someone in my life. Or maybe it has something to do with my mom. Acting as if it's she who's going through those relationships. As if through them she can relive her youth that she lost out on when she was her age.
Maybe I'm just another object of this uncontrollable need of yours. Noor, are you crying? Noor?
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Where were you the whole day? I kept trying to call you. Why didn't you pick up?
I was filling out some forms.
What forms? Why didn't you tell me?
They're not important. Passport application forms.
Why now? Has something changed?
Not really. It's strange though. I seem to be getting a bit more practical in thinking about my options.
Going away? But you said you were never going to leave.
I'm not going to leave tomorrow or anything, but the idea doesn't seem so completely out of the question anymore. Today when I went into town early, it was the first time I'd done that in ages. It felt so hot and crowded, and then there are all these administrative offices I had to go to, and you know I've got a real phobia of them.
Talking about overcrowding in traffic, they told us in office that they would give us a car for the department. That means one car for 3 people. Of course, we'd use it for work trips, but then we can share it even when we're off work. What do you think? I'll have to get a driver's license as soon as possible.
Great. The problem today wasn't really the traffic. The problem was I was scared of people all the time. I mean, not scared of one particular person, I just felt like I wanted to run away. Then I decided to go to a cafe in the old town. I couldn't manage to sit there for more than a quarter of an hour before I felt like I had to run away again. It was so crowded there too. When I left the Alkazi souk, I couldn't manage to find any sort of transport, and there was a moment when I felt like I was being strangled. Seriously, people were coming and going, everybody was in a rush, and I was sure no one knew why. I started to feel dizzy. It looked like the faces of the people in the crowd were starting to repeat themselves. It looked like everyone in the crowd had the same face. And they were all hurrying along, just staring at the ground. One very old lady noticed me. She wanted to know what was wrong with something. She asked me if everything was all right. By that time, I was just sitting on the edge of the pavement, just trying to breathe. And even though I couldn't see very clearly, I walked off. I carried on walking more than an hour in the sun until I got here. Maybe I shouldn't go out again in the daytime. By the time it's night, people have usually settled down at home, and I can walk a bit more easily.
Why have you become so oversensitive to people? You seem to be running away from everybody, even your friends. You know, one of the things that that attracted me to you the most was that I thought you knew how people worked. They liked you, were impressed by you.
Maybe. Or maybe even back then, that's not how it really was.
Now you just seem to be withdrawing from everything, running away from everything. What you want from people?
Me? You know what I want? I just want people to leave me alone. I used to want a lot of things from people before, but now I really don't want anything.
You know what? I'm scared of you. And I'm scared for you at the same time.
You should be.
We've had this place for nearly a month now and I still don't think I can understand you. Maybe it's because you don't let me get close to you. All we do is think about the past and dig up old memories and I'm really tired of it. I constantly feel like I need to keep apologizing to you for everything that I did before I met you. But what do I do now? Tell me.
Nothing. You don't have to do anything. I'm the problem, it's me.
Can I hug you? Trust me, I love you.
I really do want to. Find time to do the cleaning?
I left work early today because of the parade.
I see. So you ran away from the voluntary national parade?
Don't tease. I left work early to come here because you, my dear, who actually should care more because he spends more time in this room than I do, has let it go and turn into a dump. And would you please tell me why you took those pictures off the walls? And why there are things in the boxes even now that have not been taken out?
Leave them for a bit. We might not need to take them out after all.
What do you mean? Anyway, we need to give the money to the landlord because the first month's over.
You remind me of my mom, dressed like that and doing the cleaning.
1 month's gone by. Can you believe that? Maybe it's because I still don't see you properly. I can't stay away from home for too long because I can't explain it to my family. And even you don't seem to be spending much time here anymore.
Speaking of my mom, today we actually sat down and talked to each other. I honestly can't remember the last time we sat and talked like that. She asked me to think about going away to join my brothers. She said my dad would never bother me about it again, but she still begged me to think it over.
You're not gonna go away. You're never going to leave. I know how you think. Anyway. You're not gonna leave.
It's funny. I want to be with you right now.
Maybe I should always dress like this. Maybe then you'll want me more every day.
Okay, that's creepy.
Come on, give in to me now. Don't give it any more thought.
What does being away from home really mean anyway? I don't understand it anymore. Am I not alienated here? Am I not away here?
Now?
When can we spend a whole night together?
I don't know. I'll have to explain it to my family. But I know I have to do it at some point.
Don't worry about it. We still have a few more days. Just relax about it for now.
You're going to leave me. You are. I know it.
Leave you? I won't believe this when I say this, but sometimes I feel it would be better for you like that. Sometimes I think that you're a small child and I get so scared for you.
Do you really believe it would be good for me if you left me?
So scared.
Sometimes I'm afraid that we repeat our own parents' mistakes. Do you think maybe that's just natural?
I think maybe I can't stay here any longer.
I don't understand you.
Don't worry about it. I don't even understand myself. I think we should spend the night together here next week. What do you think? Do you think we can?
I just tell my family I'm spending the night at my friend Lila's place.
Look at me closely.
What?
Sorry
For what?
for everything. Forget about it.
I was recording. What? Super. That's the record. That's